Welcome to the June 2025 Current Affairs Breakdown. We have a dense month to cover. Between major fossil discoveries right here in Assam and shifting geopolitical fault lines, the events of this month provide the exact facts you need to build a solid foundation for your APSC 2026 mains. Let's start by securing some guaranteed points on international dates. Question 2 asks about International Yoga Day. Mark down June 21st. It is a recurring, reliable prelims marker, but the APSC tests specific themes alongside those dates. For question 10, the 2025 theme is Yoga for One Earth, One Health. This photograph shows Prime Minister Narendra Modi leading the meditation session for the 2025 event, grounding that specific theme in reality. Let's lock in another high-confidence baseline fact. For question 11, Neeraj Chopra secured a major international athletics victory in June. He took first place at the Paris Diamond League. Securing these straightforward, static facts right out of the gate is essential. It gives you the mental momentum required to tackle the complex, multi-layered analytical questions that determine the final cutoff. Let's transition to defense operations. Question 6 covers Operation Sindhu. This mission was launched to evacuate Indian citizens from Iran amidst rising Middle East tensions. Notice the flight path from Iran across the Arabian Sea, the Sindhu geographic connection. Examiners test similar-sounding operations to catch rote memorizers. To avoid confusion, look at the second path appearing now. That is Operation Ganga, the evacuation from Ukraine. Keep the geographic contexts of these two missions strictly separate. Next is question 7, covering the commissioning of INS Arnala. This schematic blueprint breaks down its specific tactical capability. It is an anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft. You can see the shallow water draft and the anti-submarine weapon arrays highlighted here. Its strategic purpose is vastly different from our major fleet vessels. See how it compares against the massive scale of an aircraft carrier like INS Vikrant. INS Arnala is built for immediate coastal defense, not deep ocean projection. Shifting to the space frontier for question 4, we look at Shubhanshu Shukla. In June 2025, he officially became the second Indian to travel to space, following Rakesh Sharma. Understanding the technical constraints behind naval assets and learning the lineage of our space explorers ensures you retain these details long-term under exam pressure. Now let's tackle the hyper-local friction points, starting with Assam's political representation in question 5. The Election Commission announced biennial elections for Assam's Rajya Sabha representation, specifically isolating 2 seats. Filling these 2 seats requires proportional representation. The diagram maps out the single transferable vote mechanism, directly linking this current event back to your mains polity syllabus. Question 9 covers an equally important state-level discovery. A 24-million-year-old fossil of the Nothopedia plant was unearthed in Assam, adding crucial geographical and historical data to the region's paleobotany profile. Let's do a quick active recall exercise for question 8, focusing on the Global Gender Gap Report 2025. Pause the video right now and recall India's rank in the comments before we reveal the top country. The absolute top-ranked country in the 2025 report is Iceland. Hyperlocal Assam developments and macro global index rankings are weighted equally on the paper. Mastering both separates top-tier candidates from the rest of the pack. Let's look at question 3. In June 2025, the Udhampur-Baramulla rail link was officially inaugurated. This photograph shows the massive steel arch railway bridge required to span the deep mountain valleys, finally connecting Kashmir directly with the Indian plains. That physical infrastructure achieves total geographic and strategic integration for the Kashmir Valley, bringing a previously isolated region into the broader national transit network. Question 15 tracks another vital geographic system. According to June 2025 data, the IMD projected the monsoon would cover India exactly 1 week early. That early arrival directly impacts the Indian economy syllabus. A 1-week advance changes the entire sowing pattern for kharif crops, dictating agricultural yields and rural demand for the rest of the year. Static geography and current economic events are intrinsically linked. Testing an early monsoon is testing your grasp of agricultural economics. We will finish part 1 with this capstone framework. The left column locks in the top 5 prelims facts, like INS Arnala and Operation Sindhu,
while the right column shows exactly how to apply them as evidence in your APSC mains answers. Screenshot this board for your review notes. You will need this discipline as we move into Part 2, where we tackle higher difficulty economy and science questions.